Hello, everybody. My name's Will, and today I'm going to be presenting to you guys my close reading analysis on Life of Pi by Yann Martel. Now, Life of Pi is a story about a young boy from India who, after a series of extremely unfortunate events, is forced to survive 227 days alone at sea. Now, before I get into my deep analysis of this text and the fantastic elements inside, I want you guys to do a few activities with me. So the first one, if you have your phone or your laptop with you, I want you to go into Google and type all digits of pi, Pi, like the thing from math. Click on the first link and just scroll through and look at all those millions of numbers. It's so chaotic. And in a little bit, you'll see what I mean by looking at this number. And once you're done with that, the other activity I want to do is hold your hand up and count on your fingers how many religions you subscribe to. Most of us, it's going to be one, and some of us zero. More than one is very unlikely, and you'll see why this is important when I get into my analysis of this. So this brings me into my thesis. So Martel, the author, is able to engineer a story within another story with such subtlety that he can thus utilize the elements of religion, chaos, and desperation to blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Now, Pi is the main character of the story, and he's a very unique person in the fact that he's a subscriber to multiple religions. He grew up a Hindu, but began actively practicing Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, um, all equally. He stood out a lot to his peers and to his family, indeed. And the thing about this that's really unique is that Martel is the author is able to disperse the reality of religion, and in the series of events is able to make Pi a character that relies only on faith. He takes the randomness of religion and puts it all together in one single form, and that is faith. And that's what helps drive Pi emotionally to survival. Now, my second point was chaos. And Pi's name is actually Piscine. And he was made fun of for that name all of his life. So when he was 12 years old, he made it very clear in class that he wanted to be called Pi. And to make it even more obvious that that's what he wanted, he wrote on the board, "My name is Pi." All 3.14 he wrote on the board and drew a diagram saying, "This is me." And this is drawing a very strong parallel because pi is a very random, chaotic number and it's infinite in chaos. Um, but that parallel is being drawn with religion. Religion is based on a series of unexplainable events, and that should create nothing in order. But religion has been able to unite millions of people around the world throughout all of history. Now, Pi's name and his unusual subscription to multiple religions, and through the chaos of it all, comes through. This fortifies Pi's role in the story as a character who is able to endure almost the entire year of chaos and unexplainable events every single day and still survive. It creates confidence in the readers that he's going to make it. Now, my last point is that of the desperation that Pi feels. Pi has always been a vegetarian and holds that dear, but upon the brink of starvation, he has to throw those out the window. He One day a fish throws in his lap and he has to kill it, and it upsets him so deeply. But in reality, he praises his gods because they have supplied him the means to survive. And it's in this element that the fantasy is blurred with reality because upon sinning, upon breaking the religion that you so hold dear, you're actually closer to your gods and more strong in your faith than you ever have been. So, in these three aspects, chaos, religion, and desperation, you see the